Hello, my name is Harry, and this is Learn English with British Harry. I hope you're all well, and today I'm going to look at some clothes vocabulary. Do you like clothes? Let me know in the comments. What is your fashion style? What type of clothes do you like to wear? Or are you a minimalist? Do you prefer to have less clothes? I personally, I I enjoy having new clothes that fit well, but I have a limit. So if I'm going clothes shopping, after a while, I just get fed up and want to go home. So generally, I would buy a lot of the same stuff. Once I find something that I like that fits well, I would just buy a few of the same, and it just makes my life a lot easier. But I appreciate fashion. I enjoy seeing the different styles of fashion. I think you can express yourself in different ways. So we have the standard t-shirt, the bog standard t-shirt. Bog standard refers to something which is very, very common. Now, do you like clothes? Do you like t-shirts? Let me know in the comments. What type of t-shirts do you like? So this is a standard t-shirt that has a round collar. So the collar is the top of the t-shirt. So you can have a round neck or you can have a V-neck. So which style do you prefer? This is a polo shirt. A polo t-shirt has a collar. So this is a collar, and it's a bit more formal than wearing a t-shirt with a round neck. This is a casual shirt. A casual shirt is something which I like to wear. You'd have different colors, different patterns. Now you have a formal shirt. So what differentiates a casual shirt from a formal shirt? Well, a formal shirt generally has solid colors. You may find formal shirts that have stripes, but you won't find something which has pictures of seashells or flowers. That wouldn't really be considered to be a formal shirt. So formal is when you are going to work or in like a professional setting such as a university or a conference. Informal is more casual. So when you're going out shopping, when you're going to see friends or family, that would be considered more casual, something you would wear on the weekend when you're not working. This is a tie, and they come in lots of different types of colors. Some people like to wear ties, some people don't. Do you like to wear ties? It can seem very formal. The idea of wearing ties is a little bit strange. It's like a piece of cloth. If you think about it, it's a bit strange. But because in society we're so used to wearing a tie, and this would be considered formal. And even when you go to school, I remember having to wear a tie when I started high school and wearing a suit, a blazer, and it's part of the uniform. And in a way, it's preparing you for entering the business world as you get older. You have a bow tie. A bow tie is very formal. If you're going to a fancy dinner, you'd wear a bow tie. A suit. A suit would be the top, so the blazer and the trousers together. So together, this would be considered to be a suit, and it's very formal. You'd wear it to work, to weddings, to funerals, anything which is a bit more official. And you can get different types of suits depending on your fashion sense and the image that you want to portray. Pocket square. I love pocket squares. It adds some individuality to the suit, to the blazer. So with women, they have a lot more variety in terms of clothing, in terms of dresses. But with a suit, there's not much you can do. Yes, you can adjust the size, the fitting, you can change the color, but adding a pocket square is a nice accessory. An accessory is something which is small and something that you can add to the suit. A waistcoat. When I think of a waistcoat, I think of a waiter, but it adds some flair, some flamboyance. One of my favorite movies is The Matrix, and there's a character called Morpheus who wears a waistcoat, and it looks very stylish. So I think with the clothing, it depends on the style that you want to give. A jumper. In other parts of the world, you may refer to this as a sweater, but in the UK, this is referred to as a jumper. You have a cardigan. Now, a cardigan is different to a jumper because a cardigan has buttons down the front. A hoodie. A hoodie has a hood that you can put over your head, and it's quite casual. Hoodies come in handy when it's raining or drizzling and you want to cover your head quickly and you don't have an umbrella. So they are very versatile. You can get hoodies that have a zip down the front, so it's more like a jacket, or something like a jumper. Many even have pockets in the front. So when you're feeling cold, you can put your hands into the pocket. Jackets. You have different type of jackets. This is a denim jacket. A denim jacket refers to the type of material. A leather jacket, again, refers to the type of material. This one has some buckles on the leather jacket, so it depends on the style, the color that you want. It has a unique collar. A coat. A coat is different to a jacket because a coat is longer. So a jacket would stop around your waist, whereas a coat would go below your waist. So it's much longer and it will keep you warmer. A beanie. So this, you will see, you will use this a lot in winter. Keeps your head nice and warm. A bobble hat. So this refers to the bobble on the top. You will see kids wearing this, but you'll see some adults wearing this as well, because again, as with all clothing, you're giving off some sense of style, some sense of individuality. So if everyone is wearing a beanie and you wear a bobble hat, you will stand out. Baseball cap. I love baseball caps because they are very versatile. Versatile means that you can wear them in different occasions, on different occasions. If you are having a bad hair day, you can just pop on a baseball cap and you don't have to worry. Comes in handy when I'm exercising because it stops the sweat from going into your eyes. So they're very useful. Braces. So braces hold up your trousers, so you don't have to have a belt. And this is somewhat old-fashioned, but if you see someone wearing it today, they would stand out. So they're paying homage to the past, but you can still set new fashion trends, and fashion seems to go in cycles. So if you're wearing clothing that's from the 60s or 70s today, it will be seen as being unique, but back then it was normal. A dress, these come in different types. I'm not too experienced with the different types of dresses, so maybe in the comments you can let me know about the different types of dresses there are. A skirt, and the skirt can come in different sizes as well. Trousers. In America, this may be referred to as pants, but in the UK, pants is underwear. You may face an embarrassing situation if you get the two confused. Jeans. Jeans, again, are extremely versatile. You can have different type of jeans. You can have Skinny fit jeans, which would be a tighter fit, baggy jeans, chinos. Now this refers to the type of material. The material is a bit softer and it's a bit more formal than jeans, but a bit informal than trousers. So it's somewhere in between. It's a nice thing to wear with an informal or a casual shirt. Shorts. I love shorts. You have different type of shorts. You have swim shorts. You have cargo shorts, which have lots of pockets. I'm always carrying lots of things, so it's nice to have the pockets to just put things into. Leggings for women. Tights, which are thinner than leggings. Dungarees. Bra. Knickers, this refers to female underwear. Boxer shorts, this refers to male underwear. Briefs. Briefs are different to boxer shorts because they are smaller. Your socks, you have different type of socks. You have sports socks, which can be thicker. You can have secret socks, which are smaller, or I would say shorter. So when you're wearing shoes or trainers, other people cannot see the socks. So it's nice to know the different names, because if you go into a shop, you can ask for help and you can be very specific with what you are looking for. Gloves, you can get fingerless gloves, or you can have mittens. Now, mittens cover the fingertips, so they can keep you extra warm. A belt. You can have, again, different styles of belts. Shoes. These are men's shoes. These are more formal shoes, probably for work. Trainers. In America, these would be sneakers. These can be casual. Very casual. You could get more formal trainers depending on the color. Very fashionable boots. I like the idea of boots, but I find them uncomfortable. Anything that goes above the ankle, I find it uncomfortable when I'm walking, but I think they look really stylish. Sandals. Flip-flops. Sandals and flip-flops have a lot of similarities. I would say they are different because sandals have more of an enclosure. In the picture you can see there's a buckle at the back, whereas flip-flops are very distinctive, made of a certain type of material, and they do not cover the back of your foot. A bum bag. In America, this would be called a fanny pack. In the UK, it's a bum bag, and it can come in very handy, especially when you're wearing shorts that don't have zip pockets. So if you're going out for a run, or even if you're traveling, it's very handy. You can put your documents or anything that you want to be easily accessible. You can just put it in there. This is a purse. A purse is something that a woman would use to store credit cards or small items or coins or change. A handbag is bigger than a purse. Wellies. This is short for Wellington boots. If you're going outside and it's very muddy, you can pop on some wellies, and they can keep your feet nice and dry, so you won't get your nice shoes or trainers dirty. And they're good for jumping in muddy puddles. A blazer refers to a formal jacket. A scarf. I love my scarves because as a man, it's nice to accessorize. Like I said, sometimes you don't have too many options, but you can have different types of scarves, which is very nice. A handkerchief. So this is quite old-fashioned, but it's nice to use because you're not always carrying tissues with you. Bikini refers to a swimsuit that comes in two parts. A swimsuit is connected together, so it's one whole piece. A fedora is a type of hat. Pajamas. I don't wear pajamas, but when I was younger, I used to. It's quite nice actually to wear pajamas because when you're going to sleep, it tells your mind that, oh, okay, now it's time to sleep. So I think I actually used to sleep better when I wore pajamas. A kilt. This is an item of Scottish clothing. It looks very fashionable. You have a small pouch at the front. High heels. Do you like to wear high heels? They look quite uncomfortable, but they look very stylish. A bandana is quite stylish. Again, you can accessorize in different ways. You can wear it at the front or at the back. A tank top. This refers to a vest, but for women. So a sleeveless t-shirt. A straw hat. I think the name is a giveaway there. It's made of straw. A fly or zip. This is quite interesting. So a fly refers to the zip on trousers or jeans. You may see someone with their fly open, and so you could tell them, excuse me, your fly is open. This would save them some embarrassment if they had to go into a meeting, or if they're going on public transport, or if they're going out. A blouse. This is an item of female clothing, like a top, and it's not quite a t-shirt, but it's a top. A nightie. So this is a piece of clothing that a woman would wear to sleep. Earmuffs. These cover your ears and keep your ears nice and toasty. Some jogging bottoms. So jogging bottoms, the material is thicker. You can have lighter material, and this is very informal. So when you don't want to wear jeans or trousers or chinos, you can wear jogging bottoms. Sunglasses. A button. This word is useful to know in case a button comes off your item of clothing and you need to go into a shop. You could ask for a button. A headband. A cowboy hat. Loafers. This is a type of shoe, and as you can see, there are no laces on the front, so it's almost like a slip-on shoe. You can just put your foot in and it's very easy to wear. Slippers. These are worn at home to keep your feet nice and warm, and at the front it covers your toes. A bathrobe. Umbrella, which is an essential item if you live in a place where it rains a lot. A raincoat. It's synonymous with the color yellow. A trench coat, as you can see, it is similar to the type of coat that soldiers used to wear, and you can see that has lots of buttons and it has a belt, and it will keep you nice and warm. A pencil skirt. This is more narrow. If you think about a pencil, which is straight, so this is very narrow. Wedges. It's a style of shoe, and it has a heel at the bottom. So unlike a high heel where there's space, It's one whole piece. Uggs, these are another type of shoe. It's like a slip-on shoe. Sometimes you'll find a zip on the side to make it easier to put on. A bucket hat, if you think about a bucket, but it looks a bit more stylish than just wearing a bucket. A necklace, earrings, a dog chain necklace. This would be worn by people in the military or the army, so soldiers. It's become very popular. I have worn a dog chain in the past. You can have different patterns on it, and it looks very stylish. A pendant. So a pendant is different to a necklace because a necklace generally has decorations all around it and it's one piece. With the pendant, you can take it off the chain and put it onto another chain if you want to. A ring. This is a fitness tracker. A fitness tracker is quite basic, so it's not as fancy as a proper smartwatch, but it can come in very handy because you can measure just the vital information that you want, such as the number of steps, maybe your heart rate. It could have some alarms. So it's primarily focused on fitness. A smartwatch, on the other hand, has a lot more functionality. You could receive messages, maybe respond to messages, even make phone calls on your smartwatch. So it depends on what you're looking for. Me personally, I like a fitness tracker over a smartwatch because I don't like to be connected to technology, too much technology all the time. If I'm just exercising, I would like to just focus on my fitness goals, but a smartwatch can come in really handy. Then we have the traditional watch. I still have my Casio watch knocking around somewhere, and it's been going on for years and years. A tie clip. Tie clip is quite nice. It makes you stand out. It adds a bit of style. A bracelet. These come in different types of materials. You could have metal or even fabric. I've used fabric bracelets before. Bangles. Half sleeve shirt. This is nice to wear during the summer when it's a bit hot. These can come in both formal and informal. Visor. A visor is different to a baseball cap because it doesn't have a top. So some people, they don't like to have their head covered. They would feel very hot. So a visor is just for the front, and it would stop the sun going into your eyes. Knee-high socks. It's in the description. So they are socks that go up to your knee. Football boots come in many different styles. They have studs on the bottom. You can get different type of studs depending on the surface that you are playing on. If you're playing on AstroTurf, the studs may be different and shorter than if you're playing on grass. Then the studs may be sharper. Skinny jeans. Scrunchie. So a scrunchie, if you go into a shop and you ask someone for a scrunchie, they would give you something like this because it's something a bit bigger, and when you're wearing it on your hair, it is more visible than if you're just using a normal hairband. So a hairband is something smaller, as you can see, compared to the scrunchie. A high visibility vest. You'll see people wearing this, maybe if they're people on the roadside and they're doing building works or doing maintenance work. So they're wearing these to stand out so they do not get hit by cars, and you know that something's happening, so you can be careful. A flat cap. So this is flat. It's generally one piece. It's very easy to wear, and again adds a bit of style to your clothing. I hope that these vocabulary words have been useful, including the pronunciation. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please click on the like button. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.